Huh.
Hello there. Welcome. Tonight's shave, I'm going to be using let me shake some water out of it. My Semogue 1438, one of my very favorite brushes. I love Semogues, but the styling of that brush is just awesome. I'm going to be using Mitchell's wool fat. I've got it sitting here soaking a bit. And we're going to be shaving with a 66 super speed. It's loaded with, I don't know if I can get, a Polsilver Super Iridium. Never used this blade before, heard a lot of good things about it. They were given to me along with a few other things, and I'm really grateful for them. And we're going to test them out and see what they're like. So I talked a little bit in my other video. I've been working on music a lot. I've been shedding on the guitar. I just finished building a guitar, and that's my latest creation, and it's on this site under handmade instruments, my playlist, handmade instruments playlist. And anyway, so I'm kind of fired up to play a lot, and I've been kind of woodshedding and just enjoying myself, going over old techniques, trying to learn a little bit of new stuff, that kind of deal. Just having a good time. But I looked up on my video on YouTube, and it had been like 2-3 days since I put a video up, so I thought I better do one. I've got several blades. Pete Bellinger gave me some blades. Jemay Abbott gave me some blades. A couple of other people gave me some blades, and I've got a ton of blades to go through and try that I've never used before. I really appreciate all of them. I've got some soaps left yet to go through that I've not reviewed yet, so I'm set pretty good for a little while anyway. And it's all due to generosity from the shave forums and the shave pages and the individual people in the community that just said, hey, they sent me this or they sent me that. And, one of them, and we'll talk about that when I get to the soap, one of them, one of my mentors, in my opinion, in wet shaving, was offered a piff, a gift of a soap, and he already has some of it, and he suggested me to the guy. Said, why don't you send it his way? And the gentleman obliged, and I'm really grateful for that. That's coming, and I'll name those individuals when that time comes. Okay, I can already tell you that I really like this blade just on that one side so far. Now, as the shave progresses, that might change, but this is a really smooth blade in my razor, in this razor. I don't know if that would hold true in a different razor. You never know with things like that. Blades are, the big issue of mileage may vary in wet shaving. They are also very unpredictable. Some of them work really well in anything you stick them in. One of my favorites, the venerable old Astra SP, that is recommended as a beginning blade for a ton of different razor or shavers. I can put that blade in anything, and I know I'm going to get a good shave out of it. And some other blades, they feel really nice and smooth, and excuse me, one razor, and they feel really bad in another. So, but that's a really smooth blade. It's pretty sharp. I think just from that first pass, it's lived up to the reputation that I see on the forums. Well, I see why people like it. People say Mitchell's Wolf at it doesn't have any scent. It's got a lovely scent to me. I know it's not super strong, but people say, well, it's a soapy scent, and I can get the soapiness. But Johnny Petrie we were discussing, or they were discussing in a thread on the shave method. One guy was asking, what is the scent of Mitchell's Wolf Hat? It smells familiar somehow, but I can't place it. It's from my childhood, And Johnny came back and he said, well, gentlemen, think for a minute. The scent that you're getting from Mitchell's Wolf Hat that you can't place, but it brings back memories and stuff. It's talcum. It's talcum powder. It was used by our fathers and our grandfathers and all in the bathroom for shaving. Our grandmothers used it. And he's right. But I know that most people don't. And you gotta understand that I tend to pick stuff up that a lot of people don't. And I tend to miss a lot of stuff that people do. Other people don't. So it works out that way. But there's to my nose, there's a very slight floral component to it as well. And I just love the scent of it. Like I said, I know a lot of people these days, a lot of them are looking for those strong scents or more complex scents, stuff like that. And I've said it before, I like them. I had some of that. But I really like all different kinds of scents. And the scent of Mitchell's is just wonderful to me. It's probably if I had to pick one soap forever, oh man, that's a close shave. Yeah. If I had to pick one soap forever, I've got a bit of a pickup here. Then I would probably, it would probably be Mitchell's. There we go. I know that it would last a pretty good long while. I get really good value for my money, and it's a scent that I could use every day, and it doesn't overpower. It's not cloying. I'm not going to get tired of it because it doesn't overpower my senses. My senses smell lovely or anything like that, but it's just a nice, smooth, pleasant kind of scent that I could, could use the rest of my life. I hope that I'm able to use it the rest of my life. I hope it continues to be produced. I know that the gentleman that makes it is getting up in age, and they were talking that he had some health problems and stuff like that. And when I think of it, my prayers are with him. I'll probably pray for him tonight because I shaved with his soap. There's so many people on my prayer list that sometimes things like that. I don't always pray every night, but I do pray. For if I know that somebody is ailing or old and becoming feeble and stuff like that, or if I know that someone's needs prayer. So anyway, whatever you think of that, that's kind of the way that is for me. And anyway, I hope that he stays around a long time, but I hope that the soap continues even after he's gone, and that they maintain the same quality, the same scent, the same performance, and everything like that, because it's a what do you call it? Not a legend, although it is legendary, but it's a very old soap that's been around a long time, and it's like a staple in a lot of guys' dens. That's the word I was looking for. It's a staple in wet shaving. Everybody eventually tries it. Some people don't like it. You know what? That's true of anything. But to me, it's really hard to beat Mitchell. So the Polsilvers, excellent blade. I'm going to enjoy them. They work really well in that razor, and I've got a lot of razors, but I tend to shave with super speeds or my adjustables, which I set to be pretty much like a super speed. Pretty much most of the time when I use a DE, just because that's what I like. And so they work cracking in that 66 super speed there. So anyway, thanks for joining me in this shave, and God bless you, and I will see you at a later date everywhere that we shave and talk about shaving later.
Huh.